Hello, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Amber, also known as the Black Sailor Moon. Okay, it's lit here. And to my OG ride or dies, if you're still around with me, thank you so much. Welcome back. In today's video, we're gonna be going over 3 ways, because I'm gonna try to make this video short. We're gonna go over 3 ways to know he is the man for you. I will be following up with another video, guys, because there's more than 3, but these I'm gonna point out the main 3. After this video, and it does well, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna list some more things, because like I said, it's not just these 3, but these are the main 3. Okay, now 3 ways to know this is the man for you. Okay, now coming in at number 1, you know this man is the right man for you when he is consistent. Okay, this man is consistent. Now, these are not in any specific order. Okay, I'm not saying this is the most important, and maybe I might change my mind, because that's just how I am. So judge your fish. But what I'm saying for right now, while my brain is here, consistency. Okay, my husband that I'm with now, in the very beginning, since I've met this man on March 5th 2020, I saw him in the gym before that, but we didn't talk or nothing like that, because I was literally like in and out of there, like boom, 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 boom. And I would come like to the gym overnight. I gotta tell you guys, yes, matter of fact, I have to tell you all how I met my husband in another video. Once I'm done with this, I'm gonna tell you all, and I'm gonna introduce him, because he needs his introduction on my channel. But we'll come back to that. Now, when I met my husband back on March 5th of 2020, okay, literally 2 weeks before the pandemic. This is how good God is. This is how good he is. I met him 2 weeks before the pandemic. He has been consistent with me. He never, ever, 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 still to this day, went one day without texting me, calling me, FaceTiming me, whatever. He never, ever, ever let one day pass by. Love it. Love it. Now, there have been men that I've talked to, that I've been with, whatever, and they're very inconsistent. One day they call me, next day I don't hear from him. Next day they call, I don't hear from him. I hear from him in the morning, I don't hear from him throughout the rest of the day. I hear from him in the morning, I hear from him again at 11, 12 o'clock at night. Inconsistent. Okay? You don't want inconsistency. You want a consistent man that is on your line, and that is going to see you in person. Okay? If he is not consistent, he is not the one for you. When a man wants you, he is going to be consistent with you. He is going to pursue you. He is not going to play with you or waste your time. Because guess what? There is another man around the corner that would love to pursue you, that would love to take you serious. So if a man truly is about you, he's not going to allow anybody, other man or anything else to come in and try to distract you or take your attention away from him. Okay? That is number 1. Number 2, he is going to commit to you. He is going to be exclusive with you. Okay? Commitment. Now, true commitment is marriage. Okay? That's marriage. But to get to that stage, you have to commit to be either, if you want to say boyfriend and girlfriend, or you want to say courtship. However way you want to say it, they both are the same thing. If a man is playing around with you, if he's like, girl, you know, I like you, I really love this, but I just don't want this relationship right now. I ain't ready for a relationship. I'm not interested in a relationship. Okay. All right, Chuck. I'm out the door, boy. Bye. Don't waste my time. Don't allow grown boys. Shout out to Tony Gaskins. Okay, again, don't let grown boys waste your time. Now, appreciate the honesty, okay? I will give you little grown boys that you're honest, okay? that's my like I will say thank you for the honesty, because you have some people, they will play games with you and they don't even, they're like yeah, but then they don't have any intention. So yes, appreciate the honesty, okay? But don't even pursue a woman and ask her for her number, and definitely don't be consistent with a woman if you don't want a relationship, because that's very confusing. If you're going to do the first part of that consistency and pursuing this woman daily, don't do that and then you still talking about you not ready for a relationship, because that's kind of weird. That's very, very weird. Yeah, you don't want to be with somebody that's like, okay, I want to do all the boyfriend girlfriend things, but I don't want to make that commitment. That is confusion. That is hurtful. That is just so bad of you. If you don't want a relationship, respectfully leave that woman alone. All this friends with benefits, all this stuff like that, that is stupid. It is immature. And I'm telling you, mostly I say I don't tell you what to do, but I'm telling you, if you decide to put your body out there to just be something to be dumped in, just something to do, you will regret it. Because God made your body and made you, your soul, your precious soul, for more than just some man's pleasure grounds that he don't even care to claim to make his. And I've made that mistake. I've been that woman who didn't love herself and accepted trash, accepted garbage, accepted crap. But that will never ever happen again. The day that happen again, the devil will like become this nice person, and he will save souls and stuff, you know. That's never gonna happen. Hell will literally freeze over. That's not happening. Me and my husband, we this forever anyway. But I'm just saying that would no. Like I said, for my case, I was previously married. I had 4 boys. Had a lot of trauma. So me and my husband, our journey, it was a little different because there was a lot there. Okay. And that's still, you know what I'm saying, just to be transparent with y'all, that's still like made me feel a type of way, because I'm a type of woman, if we talking for at least 3-4 months, I'm your girlfriend. Like, I'm yours, baby. Like, claim this today, now. Like, you are my man, I want it now. But I had to be realistic at, again, my situation. You feel me? But if you are not a woman that was previously married, still going through a divorce, have multiple children, whatever, a lot of trauma things. If you are like, you're good, you might have a little bit of trauma, but you're a single woman, like you've never been married or you've been divorced for quite some years, okay, y'all, you know, don't let a man play with you. And like I said, even though I had all that going on, I still was like, you're not gonna play and waste my time. You're gonna claim me, or I will bounce out of here. This piece like a bounce house, okay? And I you know, there is another man out here that would love to have me be his. My past, my whatever, that doesn't define me. I know my worth. Okay? Ladies, know your worth and don't settle. But again, like I said, my situation was a little different. So things took time. And also my husband had a situation, everything that was going on. He needed some time to heal and go through some things too. So, you know, yeah, but again, if there's not a lot of trauma and drama and all that stuff involved, don't let somebody sit here and just keep talking about you on month 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that man still ain't made you his. It doesn't take a man a long time to realize he wants to make you his. Okay? And that also goes for being a wife. And I'm going to follow with another video for that, because that's a whole nother video I want to do, just dedicate to that alone. How long should it take for you to become a wife? I'm going to have that video come for you all. Okay? Look at me as being your new, like, you know, dating relationship coach, Mama Foxy, Cleopatra, Sailor Moon, Hottie, you know? Just mix all that up, like, mix all those ingredients up and make like a beautiful cake and smoothie. But seriously, don't settle. If a man does not want to commit to you, he's not the one for you. When that man commits to you, he wants to settle, he wants to be exclusive, he wants to make sure the world knows you're his, you're on the right path, okay? So that's number 2, commitment. Number 3, okay? This is the last one for this video. And number 3, he is honest. He is honest. You want an honest man. Consistency, commitment, honesty. Honesty. If you find inconsistencies, if you find lie after lie, deceit after deceit, especially if these things are detrimental, but even if they're not, a lie is a lie. Being deceitful is deceitfulness. They're cousins, okay? That is not the man for you. You don't want to be with a man you can't trust, okay? If this man has shown you in his past that he is not trustworthy, and you shouldn't be doing do-overs anyway. So hopefully these men I'm talking to y'all about, they're new. Don't let this be a man that y'all done tried to make this work 3, 4, 5, 6 times, and he done showed you 3, 4, 5, 6 times. He's not the man for you, and you still trying to force it. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have a lot of bloopers. Oh my God, my mouth. Don't let somebody keep showing you over and over again they're not the one for you, okay? Because when God don't want something to happen, he gonna make sure that exit door swing open. So I'm not talking about the people that's been in your life that's showing you already that the red flags are there. I'm talking about these are new people. If you see that this man is being dishonest, I don't care even if it's about what time he got home. If it's about how many children he had, if he has any kids, if he just got out of a relationship, or if how many women he's been with, or it doesn't matter. If you find out this man did lie after lie after lie after lie, that's not the man for you. The man you want to marry, to settle down with, you want to be able to trust him without the shadow of a doubt. Okay? We all have our battles where maybe other people have done damage and our trust level is not the highest, but everybody deserves a clean slate. Everybody. Now, if they blow that clean slate, then either they gotta work to get it back, and it doesn't matter how long it takes. If they want to be in your life, they're gonna do what it takes. Or 2, again, they're not going to ever put themselves in that position to have to lose your trust and have to gain it back and have you question their every move, or like just making the relationship hard. Because when there's no trust in that relationship, there's a struggle. Because that person wants to lie to you or deceive you, now everything they're saying you have to double guess. Like, is he really going to be out with his boys tonight, or is he going to be back with his ex-girlfriend? Is he really going to go wash the clothes, or is he really going to like be at the strip club tonight? Is he really like everything? Is he really working late, or is he at the girl house who I saw on Instagram that was in his DM saying she can't wait to see him tonight? Like, there's so many stories I've heard, and it's sad. You don't want that. You don't want that. And that shows you that man does not love you, care for you, or respect you if he feels like he has to lie and deceive you. That is a red flag. Now again, we have the I'm human, I make mistakes, I'm not perfect thing, okay? Because that's only going to go so far for me. That only goes but so far for me. And I absolutely hate it. I think it's a pathetic loser excuse to tell people that you're human and you're not perfect and all that other crap, because duh. But what about your character? What about your character? You know, do you want to be a sorry person? Do you want to be known to be a loser? Do you want to be known to be a liar? Or do you want to be an upright individual? You know? So don't let that go too far. But again, people do make mistakes. People do decide in the moment to just say, no, I didn't do it, even though they did it. Or not, you know, because they don't want to hurt you. even though it is still going to hurt you, or whatever. Examine the things that the person lied or deceived, and ask yourself, is this truly detrimental? Is this going to be an issue in the future? If the answer is yes, if these things are detrimental, like he has a whole girlfriend, and after 6 months you found out, after 3 months, no. You better run. This man's married and you didn't know. You better run. This man has 2 or 3 kids. You better run. There's certain lies, okay? There's certain lies that, no, they're detrimental. You have no business lying about this. Like there's no excuse, none. And I'm a more no nonsense person, so some people are a little bit more lenient. But again, if you're gonna lie about not having a girlfriend, a wife, kids, what else do we gotta talk about? So, like I said, if it's detrimental, no. Now, if they say, like, you know, if you say, did you graduate from college? And they're like, yeah, I got my bachelor's, but you find out they only have their associates. It sucks. They still lie, but that's not really detrimental, you know, unless you're like really big on education and stuff or something, you know. But that's not like something where you would be like, oh no, I can never trust you again in life. You're trash. You're garbage. Get out of my life. That's not, in my opinion. Everybody's different. Deceitful. A certain pieces of information that they know that if you were to find out, it would end the relationship. It would hurt you so bad. So you didn't ask and they didn't deny it, so it's not a lie. But again, deceit, they're neighbors, they're best friends. Lying and deceiving are hand in hand. You don't want that, you don't need that. Now, if it's something like a deception where, again, it's not detrimental, forgive it, but still have a talk. Look, this deception, this deceit, because you should have told me, but you didn't. This isn't detrimental, but moving forward, I'm not here for that. If there's anything that you know that I need to know, if it was to be brought up, it will hurt me. It would destroy us. You need to lay it out now. Okay? The time is now. So we're going to recap this again. My other video I forgot, but I remember. Number 1, you want a consistent man, a man that is, again, going to be on your line and in person. It's not just a bunch of phone calls. I mean, it's not just a bunch of text messaging. I'm sorry. Phone calls, FaceTime. When am I coming to see you? That's 1. Number 2, being oh my gosh, wait. being consistent. 2, commitment. Okay, I'm thinking too much. 2, commitment. They're not wasting your time for weeks and weeks and months and months and months and months and years and years. They're committed to you, and everyone that knows them know y'all two together. Okay, there's no under the cover, like sneak them out at certain times of the night. You know, we're not like, you know, we're not like shadow wolves who no. I'm not a secret. If we're together, everybody knows. Point blank, what? Period. Okay? So, the commitment, you're going to commit to me and the whole world better know. And number 3, the final one today, is honesty, loyalty. You need it. If a person is going to be honest, disloyal, deceptive, kick them out the door. Red flag. He's not the one for you, sweetheart. If you have a consistent man, a man that's ready to commit to you, a man that's honest to you, transparent, you're on the right path. That doesn't conclude everything, but that, to me, those are the top 3 things that just come to my mind right away. And in those things, respect revolves around that, because I'm very big on respect. I didn't mention it, but that's an honorable mention. And again, like I said, I have to come back with more. But yes. So keep those 3 things in mind, ladies. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree. What are some things you would like to see in the next video? But like I said, I will be coming to you all with a video about when you should be a wife. And other signs to know he's the one for you. Okay? So thank you so much for tuning into my channel. I really, truly am thankful for all of you who watch, like, subscribe, share. I'm thankful for all of it, honestly. And guys, today not today. This year I'm on the road to getting up to like 20,000, 25,000 subscribers. But I know I'm gonna go further than that. But that is my goal for this year. If I can get to like 20K, 25K, I will be like thrilled. But we're gonna aim higher than that. So please share this video, like it, comment. Let me know your experiences. Let me know if you agree, you disagree. And yeah, I will see you on my next video, okay? Ladies, you are queens. Don't settle for less than being that. Okay? I love you all. Thanks for watching again. Bye. There are certain circumstances that can allow for that. For example, my certain situation, I was previously married. I have 4 boys. Oh my gosh, y'all. I don't know what sound. Okay, y'all gonna laugh at me, but I thought I just heard like some type of bug, like or something. I don't know, but I think it was my stomach because I'm kind of hungry. I don't know, but I'm scared, so I gotta hurry up, y'all, because I don't know. I don't want something, you know. I don't know, because it's cold outside, so these little thingies, my spiders and stuff, they might be trying to crawl in the room. You know, I don't like bugs. I don't play with bugs. I don't like it. So that's why I had to. You know. But anyway, back to reality. Woo-saw.